Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. I hope you have enjoyed the last session and learned about the beautiful reality of the power of mother energy in us. And today we are going to take up another very useful learning, the key to balance. So let's open our session with a very powerful message from the movie Kung Fu Panda.
You are too concerned with what was and what will be. There's a saying, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present.
Taking this message along, we are moving ahead with what are we going to learn today. So we are going to learn how to be in the present, how to strike a balance between our gloomy past and uncertain future prospects, between our heart and brain, between our emotions and actions. Let's understand these both aspects through a simple activity. All you need to do is make a mental note, means just note down in your mind the people around you with whom you associate these qualities or personality traits with. The people who looks tired, sleepy and lazy most of the time. The people who prefers being alone. The one with crying tendencies who look depressed. Then the one who are in fear. Fear of being judged, fear of being rejected by others, fear of getting scolded or stage fear. Now, just give it a thought. Do you also feel these emotions frequently? I'm sure yes. Well, if we notice all these tendencies in our behavior is the result of our continuous thinking of what has happened with us in the past. This is also called being on the left side. And there could be many such things of our past that keep bothering us. It's just our nature that some of us prefer hiding them from everyone and some likes to talk about it. However, neglecting these tendencies can only make us feel miserable at the end, as they have an adverse impact on our concentration, memory, attention span, and our behavior with others. Hence, it directly hampers our academic performance along with our physical, mental, and social well being. Such a high cost we are paying for staying in the past. Just think about it. Now, we will repeat the same activity with a different set of personality traits. The one who's extremely busy all the time, running for doing something or the other. The one who's extremely competitive. The one who are all the time planning for the future. And the one who gets angry over petty things, picks up fights and tries to control others. Now we just reflect again, how often do we feel these tendencies in us? I'm sure we could relate many of these. Now let's understand one thing here. All these traits in one's behavior is the result of being in the future, isn't it? For example, in class lecture, we are thinking about how many likes we will get on our recent TP on Facebook or comments on Instagram post. Or we are thinking of scoring the highest marks in our next exam. Being in the future is also called being on the right side. It is also one of the reasons for our short attention span that creates restlessness in our mind. Now let's hear it from Dr. Nirmala Srivastav, also called as Sri Mataji, the founder of Sahaj Yoga meditation, about the tendencies of being on the left side, the past side, the emotional side, and the right side, the future side, the overactivity side. Listen it with your full attention because you are going to enjoy these facts.
Now when they do it so much overdo it. that they develop really the problems which never existed in them. They were normal people and suddenly they become sick people. So in this way, we have so many extremes we go to. For example, we are people who are right-sided and left-sided, as you can see here. The people who are emotionally very rich and who go to the emotional extremes, and the people who are more mentally rich and who go to the mental side more. Those who have any desire and just work with their desires and weep for it, and they are the most unhappy and the miserable people, and I couldn't get this and I couldn't get that, they are the left-sided people. The right-sided people are that, why did he get that, I must also get it. Such aggressive people are right-sided. Now, the people who are on the left-hand side think of their past. I was so very happy, now I've married this wretched man, I'm very weak. The man will say, I've married this wretched woman, or some sort of a thing. They go on worrying about themselves for nothing at all and making themselves miserable. So we have two types of people. The another one extreme case we can say is Hitler. Hitler was the one who was so aggressive. He used his aggressive policies. He got people who were dead, who were aggressive, and used them to entice people to become aggressive. They could not see it. They could not understand that they are not a special race. And they became such racist, which is one can't understand with human understanding, that how can there be a race superiority when God has created all of us? It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. It has no meaning, no basis. It's not natural. God has created everybody separately in a different way. But this kind of a thing comes into the mind when you are identified with certain ideas on the right-hand side, that you are an aggressor, you are an aggressive person. On the left-hand side, as I told you, a person makes himself miserable because he thinks of the past. But on the right-hand side, a people makes others miserable and aggresses others. Both sides are wrong. You have to be in the center, neither in the future nor in the past.
What a clear-cut explanation. Now let's understand how to do it, the machinery behind. So what we can see on our screen is our subtle body system, means our whole system works through these three channels that we can see on this chart. The blue one, the left channel, is responsible for the balance of our emotions, and it gets imbalanced through too much thinking of what has happened with us in the past. It can be our unfulfilled desires or expectations that end up making us feel depressed, sad, lonely, or afraid. Now the yellow one on the right side is our right channel, which balances our actions and future thought. This channel gets imbalanced when we spend too much time overthinking about what will happen in the future, or working too much without proper rest or break. And we end up feeling angry, anxious, and hyper. And then the white one in the center is where our power of balance lies. It is called the central channel. It establishes us in the present with a beautiful experience of thoughtless awareness and gives us the feeling of joy and bliss. I feel now we are ready to practically experience this. So let's do it. You just need to make yourself comfortable wherever you are sitting. You can either sit on the ground with folded legs, or you can sit on a chair. Just make sure if you're sitting on a chair, your feet are touching the earth element. Now just relax, take deep breath, open your palms on your lap and just follow the video.
So we'll have the experience now. It will take about 5 minutes for you, because if all the chakras are discussed, already that attention is on that. It's very simple to put your hands towards me.
Everyone step off their shoes again.
It's better. You've done a good job. Just put your hands towards me. Just like this. Now left hand towards me and right hand towards the Mother Earth will give you a balance. You need not close your eyes just now. Let's see. Put your right hand towards the Mother Earth. As I told you yesterday, left side is our conditioning. Conditioning, subconscious and collective subconscious. Very much at work here. But also is an emotional side. Now put your right hand towards me and left hand towards the sky. Right hand towards me. Right hand towards me like this.
Left hand towards the back.
Are you feeling the cool breeze in the hand? You are already thoughtless, there is no thought. But just see if you are feeling the cool breeze. Much better. Are you? Let's see. All right? Are you feeling any cool breeze in the hand? All right. Now put your left hand on top of your head. Just here. Fontanelle bone area. Are you feeling? It's a very subtle thing. Are you? Pay attention. Working out. Good? All right. Now change over. See the left hand with the right hand. Just pay attention there. See. Believe that you are the spirit. So just you have to say in your heart, I am the spirit. In your heart. Say it 7 times. It will work out. Release it. Is it all right? Are you feeling the heat coming out? Little heat. All right. Now turn. Change. See now. Right Swadhisthana. All right? There? Amazing. Now just see if it is working. Cool breeze. Feel it. Just put your hands like this. It's good. You're all thoughtless. If you see there's no thought in your mind. And complete silence. Enjoy this. This moment is going to transform your life. Take it from me. You may not realize today, but you'll realize it very soon. Strong. Have faith in yourself. That's the main thing. It's beautiful.
Now let us all keep our eyes closed. Keep our hands on our lap open with palms facing upward and just enjoy this silent state. Keep observing what is happening on the top of your head and on your both palms. Now you all can open your eyes. We are towards the end of the session, and I just want to share with the personal experience that regular practice of balancing and meditation will help us improve our tendencies to be more realistic. We will start living in the present. Our memory will increase. Our confidence and sense of security will increase too. It opens a whole new dimension of creativity for us to explore, and it will make us more wise and joyous. Now, for your convenience, we are just giving you the 3 steps of balancing here. You can just see and practice as and when you like. Now, we'll meet you in the third session. Till then, keep experimenting, keep practicing, and keep sharing. See you soon.